What an excellent day for an exorcism.
Jason David, what an excellent day for an interview. Right?
Good ones.
Yeah. See, I was too little to watch The Exorcist, the original one, when it came out. So my first encounter with The Exorcist, sort of encounter, was watching Repossessed with Leslie Nielsen. It happens. So I gotta ask you, what do you recall and describe for the first time you watched the original one?
First time I saw it, I was probably 14 or 15 years old, and my parents wouldn't let me see The Exorcist, so I watched it in a public library in a cubicle with headphones on, with a librarian that wasn't so strict.
Yeah, we had a Betamax tape or a VHS tape of it, and I watched it when I was a little, I think about 12 or 13, and I was very scared.
Can you guys give me your favorite line or curse or bad word from the original film? I give you time to think about it, because mine is "Your mother's in hell, Karas," because maybe there are kids watching, so...
Right, that's a classic.
Yeah.
Your mother sucks cocks in hell, Karas, you faithless.
I think that's mine too.
Yeah.
It's hard to top that one.
There's lines in that movie that even to this day, when you hear them, you just can't believe that's coming out of the mouth of a child, and as desensitized as a lot of audiences are for certain things in horror and vulgarity, that's one that always gets them.
Yeah.
It really does.
One of the, very inspiring things about making horror movies is that you get to know departments such as makeup, sound design, voice actors. Horror films has that. And so many new generations are going to see The Exorcist Believer, and they're going to know the work of Christopher Nelson, right? And they maybe they're going to trace back the DNA to Dick Smith,
Yes.
Mercedes McCambridge.
Yep.
That's one of the great things about horror.
That's one of the things about a sequel to a movie that was 50 years ago, is it gives us a chance. If we've done our job correctly, you don't need to have seen that film to experience our story and to understand our situations and relate to it. But one of the beauties is if you respond to it and then you look back at Friedkin's film, you see our inspiration. You see what I've always thought was the holy grail of horror films. And so I think it's great for a generation that was really affected by that to watch our film with a sense of nostalgia, and then for a new generation to make that discovery for themselves.
In Chile, there are many horror movie fans. What can you tell them?
I think the movie will. I think for horror fans in Chile and everywhere, the movie will exceed their expectations in that how real it feels. I think my favorite thing about the movie that David made is that it just feels like you're watching events that are actually happening, and when you feel that way, nothing is more scary.
Thank you very much, guys, for your time. Have an amazing time here in Mexico.
Thank you.